do you believe the PMP certification is not just a credential, but a game changer for career success, especially in fields like public health?
So here's the thing, you guys are already doing it. So let's take a hospital's enormous budget and the rising costs of healthcare. That is a project. So let's say, oh, I have a couple clients that are working in some of the new hospitals all over the country. One is she just got a position with Healthcare of Dallas, the Children's Healthcare of Dallas. They are merging, building a new facility. That is a project. Here in Atlanta, we got CHOA, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. That whole project of implementing the new facility, the AI that they're doing, so many things within that organization, their project, meaning a beginning and an end, unique product or service, quality, risk management, a schedule, and everything in between. And so guess what? If you're in public health care, you're already doing project management. You just don't know the terms that relate to project management. And that is what I'm here to do, dispel all these myths that you're getting into project management. I would say you're already in project management. You just don't know it.
That makes a lot of sense, and I think it's so important about like having that perspective, and oftentimes having that coach to like help us see that like the work that we're doing is project management, and it's just how do we talk about it in a way that reflects that to whether that's employees or people that are trying to hire us for consulting and different things like that. So you alluded to this. You've had an extensive career transitioning across many industries, tech, aviation, federal government, and you've built a lot of expertise. Can you just walk us through briefly that story and how did you get to where you are right now?
By accident. By accident and being coachable, because I have a journalism degree and I decided before I graduated, I didn't want to work in journalism. And so my aunt told me to go into technology, which is project management. And so that's how I started in tech. It was that easy. And I got some great mentors. I was coachable. They were like, you can write. That is part of project management, writing the requirements and understanding that you have to communicate with the C-suite, with your level, with logistics, with third-party vendors. All of that is project management. And so that's how I got into it. And like I said, I was coachable, I was green. Some people think you have to know so much about it. My claim to fame was I didn't.
And maybe maybe speak to that a little bit more. What made you coachable, or maybe in working with clients, what are some things that you find in people that make them maybe uncoachable, and how do you get them across to being more coachable?
So a lot of times people teach us we have to be so much better and we need to come and know 120%. But if you already are at the ceiling and you think you know everything and you have this air about you that you know everything, then people are like, okay, she got it. I don't need to help her. But really, project management is a team sport. So as we're recording this, the championship is getting ready to come up. Super Bowl is in January. Like literally teams, when they know they won a championship, they don't start when they want the championship. They build their dream. Keyword team. Keyword is team. And so project management is a team sport. You have developers, you have testers, you have engineers, subject matter experts, you have the C-suite, you have the users, you have the vendors. And so that's what we have to understand is being coachable means I don't need to know everything. We got to put that down. That's too much baggage to carry. And so in project management, you should say, I know XYZ. I don't know this, but I'm going to hire somebody for that skill or I'm going to learn it. I'm not going to be an expert, but I can learn a little bit about it. And so that's what project management is. So if we're on defense, seldom do people play offense and defense. They don't shoot the ball from, the free throw line and the late. Like everybody has their skill, and together that's what brings a championship. It's not an individual sport.
I absolutely appreciate that, and I think like that goes to speak to like having a growth mindset and just like understanding that we do have strengths, we do have weaknesses, and to that point, it's either like we learn enough to be dangerous in those weaknesses, or we hire out or get support or build that team to have people that have that expertise on that side. So I appreciate that.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, and we said that you were the founder of Tamara McLemore Enterprises.
Yeah.
What inspired you to start that coaching business and focus on empowering mid-career women specifically?
Oh, that was an accident too. So I'm not one of these people say, oh, I want my own company. I want to do this. Guess what? I just started doing it. So as I work for these organizations, I always had mentees, and then my mentees were getting results and they start referring people. Then my friends, they would get the benefit of me coaching them and raises and promotions. And the friends of friends start referring people. And so I was just helping so many people. And quite frankly, I was exhausted. I was tired. And I would tell all the people in tech, okay, you guys meet me at Barnes and Noble. And then all the other majors or industries, you meet me at Starbucks. And I was just coaching everyone. And so I had a contract at Delta Airlines, and they made me an on-site consultant coach. And I was like, what is that? And my contract company said, we heard that you help coach individuals when their contracts are up for renewal, when you feel like their projects, the capital funding may be taken away. You just help them navigate that. And we want this to be a permanent job. So once again, my strengths made room for me. So that's how my company started.